welcome home.
Which one?
Small one. We won't be gone that long.
Yeah.
Okay. What's wrong?
I'm not sure about this.
Lily, you have to do this. You have to go to the crash site and deal with this.
I know. I just didn't know if this is the time to do it.
Because of James Stenbeck.
Yeah. My mom called last night. She sounded so rocked. And I felt the same way when I heard it, too. I cannot believe that maniac was here in town, staying at Fairwinds for weeks.
I know.
And my mother was involved with this somehow? With James?
Which probably explains why she's been acting the way she has.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe this isn't the best time to go. I should be here with her.
This is important. You need to go.
Finally, you're here. How's Jack doing?
Jack?
Huh? Didn't you hear? He's been shot.
Shot? What
It happened the night before last at the Falcon Club.
What happened?
Some guy's in town, James Stenbeck, and he's supposed to be some big...
Yeah, we know. We heard. But what does Jack have to do with James Stenbeck?
Jack is some kind of a federal agent, and he was working on the Stenbeck case.
Oh, my... Is he okay? Is he hurt?
No, he's going to be fine. They took him to your mom's.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go home. I need to check this out.
Call me after you talk to him.
All right, okay.
James Stenbeck, who has eluded justice on 6 continents, was brought to justice by Oakdale's own district attorney, David Allen. Now, David, if that doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will. Emily.
Hi.
Honey, are you all right? I've been worried sick about you, and then I had to read about it in the newspaper.
I'm fine.
I couldn't believe it when I read it. James Stenbeck is back from the dead.
I
and
know.
He's holding you hostage.
I know. Can you believe it? So you read my story in the paper.
I can't even imagine what you felt like just seeing him. Aren't you shattered?
What are you kidding me? Shattered? This is the greatest day of my life.
Well, the upside is it all worked out.
Yeah, that's the upside.
And Stenbeck's going to prison. Your secret is safe.
And David passed the test.
Yeah, he proved that he's worthy to be my son. He did it. And at what cost? He was reeling. Lucky he didn't have an asthma attack. And the downside, he hates me.
My father's office. My father.
Hello, son.
As the world turns.
The police are after you.
They won't find me. Don't bother, David. By the time they get here, I'll be gone. Besides, you really should look at the tape before you have me arrested.
Why?
Self-interest. Oh, relax, David. I'm here to help you.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Well, you don't really have a choice in the matter. I'll be here when you least expect it.
Not if you're in jail.
Oh, now. Don't do anything foolish. Just listen to the tape. Good boy.
David, I assume since you're watching this that, well, for the moment, I'm not available to you. I just hope that you are ready, son, ready to realize your full potential. Because that's what's about to happen. You're about to become a young man of substance.
When was this made?
I'm I'm turning over all my holdings here in Oakdale to you, with the exception of the Falcon Club. I'm turning over Fairwinds, the Wonder Building lot, National Health Tech, and a large chunk of Worldwide in the form of stock. I hope this pleases you, David.
Stop the tape. When was this tape made?
A while ago.
So, you're telling me he meant what he said last night about turning over everything he had?
Oh, he meant every single word.
And now a word to the wise. Don't tell anyone where all these holdings came from. Well, maybe you can hint at an inheritance. It'll make you a man of mystery. Control everything from behind the scenes. Now, Amber stands by, ready to help you set up an appropriate puppet to run them. Use these holdings well, David. Be smart. Build on them.
Hey, muchachos, good news. Improved Huggies Ultra Trim diapers are here. So, let's get happy and mambo. Brand new grip tabs on Huggies Ultra Trim grip and re-grip as no sticky tape can. And the cover feels soft, like cloth. It's the soft way to help stop leaks. Get happy with improved Huggies Ultra Trim, now with grip tabs. Fabuloso.
It was 1 a.m. I'm hurting, I can't sleep, and I'm worried about taking something. Is it okay? What am I going to feel like in the morning? Finally, I take Tylenol PM. It stops my pain, it helps me sleep, and next morning, I am up with the sun and I feel great. Poor old Ralph can't even keep up. And I'm thinking, it's going to be a beautiful day.
Rest easy. It's Tylenol PM.
There you are. You're getting so big. You look just like your father.
Slugger, how are you? Good to see you, my little man.
Finally.
What?
No best foods. There are ordinary sandwiches.
Oh, what a thing.
I love this.
And then there are extraordinary sandwiches, made with the rich, creamy, unmistakable taste of Best Foods real mayonnaise.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
There's Grandma's sweet cheeks.
This is new L'Oreal Color Endure Mascara. Of course it stays on. No smudging, no flaking. But the real surprise? That it could lengthen and darken and build like this. Yet wash off with soap and water. New L'Oreal Color Endure. A no-compromise, stay-on mascara.
We asked people to try a pasta dinner.
That's very good taste.
It's very, very good. Do you like that? I think she really likes the sauce a lot, too.
Tell me what it is.
Okay, it's hamburger helper.
No way.
Is it really?
I'm gonna buy some of that.
Do you want more? Okay.
This is the greatest day of your life? Listen to me, honey. You are still in shock. You haven't even had a moment to process what's happened to you.
You know what, to be honest with you, I've never felt better, Mom.
Well, of course, that's how you feel, but what you really need now is some rest.
Are you crazy?
You need to...
And miss out on the story of a lifetime?
No, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you are. I'm working on the follow-up right now. You want to hear the opening? It's great.
No, I don't want to. What I want to hear is you trying to work through some of these things that happened to you in your life.
I am. By working.
Well, working is not the way to do it.
What do you want me to do? Huh? You want me to sit down and have a good cry? Well, I don't have time. I've got an exclusive story to write. City Times has a jump on every other paper in this country, Mother.
But this man that you've been writing about, he once put you through hell. Now he comes back from the dead. He holds you hostage. You can't tell me that you weren't terrified. I heard it in your voice when you called me on the...
I turned it around. I turned it around. Don't you see? I went back to Fairwinds, and I got my story.
What did you do?
It was the only way I could get the arrest on tape.
Wait, are you telling me that you were free and then you went back there? Emily, he could have killed you.
But he didn't. He was arrested instead. And then I came back here and worked through the night, finished the story.
Oh, this is not about some damn story.
Yes, it is. It is about me finally finding something that I do so well, Mother, no one could ever take away from me. It's about me getting some respect. Why are you so against that?
I'm not against anything. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to make you understand what's happening here. I think being victimized by James Stenbeck so soon after what happened with Diego...
I knew you were going to bring... I'm not being victimized. Don't you get it? I was never victimized. James didn't use me this time, Mother. I used him. I'm making my name on his back. Don't you realize how strong this makes me feel?
Well, I'm glad you feel strong.
Really? Then why do you need to undermine me?
Honey, I'm not trying to undermine...
Yes, you are. You always do. All right, will you just stop? Now, I've got a lot to do here. I've got a deadline, so can you just leave?
Okay. If you promise me that we'll talk.
Later.
I get just so worried.
Would you just, for the first time in your life, trust me? I know what I'm doing. In an ironic twist, the City Times has learned that our district attorney, Mr. Allen, is actually James Stenbeck's son. In another City Times exclusive, we are reporting that Mr. Allen's mother is local power broker Lucinda Walsh. Wait a minute. Am I crazy? And this is much too valuable to publish. I could hold this dirt over Lucinda's head for years.
Give David some time. He'll calm down. Enough, do you think? Enough to understand why I maneuvered him into turning in his arch criminal of a father?
David has no reason to think that you know anything about his relationship with James.
Well, it was implicit. Let me rephrase that. Why the hated rich lady made him turn on his mentor?
Well, then maybe it's just time to come clean.
Come clean, because he came through. But, I don't know, I mean, I wanted him, and I tested him, and I put him through this hell. I'm not sure that he can understand. I just wanted to know if he'd been corrupted already.
Well, it may just heal the breach if he knew what was behind the test.
Do you think he'll care? Do you think this boy will care?
Well, I think that if he knows that you're his mother, he would understand why you did it.
Back to all that stuff about being his mother, you know?
He has to know what you were facing, Lucinda. Whether you should recognize him as a son to bring him into the family.
Open your arms. Clasp me to your bosom. I'm your birth mother.
He will understand what was driving you, especially now that he's learned more about James. He'll understand why you were so afraid.
Everything will be all right?
It will be a start. Besides, he deserves an explanation from you. Now's the time.
Now, just slow down, Jackson. Now, I want to get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, you were working for Stenbeck.
But just undercover.
You mean you were an undercover federal agent?
Right.
Not a private investigator like you told us. I mean, you kept this from us, your family.
Well, that's how it works, Emma. We keep our family out of it for their protection.
Well, that's nonsense. We could have been in more danger not knowing that.
Yeah, but those are the agency rules.
You a rebel? I didn't think you followed rules.
I thought I could handle this.
Yeah, you also thought you could dodge a bullet, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that never happened before.
Once is enough.
I'm with you on that one.
Oh, hey, Jack.
Hey, Buzz.
Hey, how are you? Are you all right?
Well, a little worse for the wear, but, you know, nothing serious.
Nothing serious? I think a bullet wound is pretty serious, if you ask me.
So do I.
Come on, the bullet passed clear through me. Tell you the truth, it doesn't even hurt that much anymore.
For heaven's sake. You were shot. You could have been killed.
Emma's just upset because I didn't tell her the real reason I was in Oakdale.
What is the real reason anyway, Jack? Can you tell me what the story
The
is?
agency I work for was investigating Stenbeck.
So he pretended to be working for Stenbeck. Can you imagine? He was responsible for selling the Falcon Club to that awful Stenbeck.
Wait a minute. I asked you about that. I thought the sale was too fast, and you told me you didn't know anything about it.
I had to, cuz.
And what about Lucinda? Did you know she was involved with Stenbeck?
not right away, but yeah.
And you didn't say anything to Holden? I mean, Lucinda is Lily's mother.
Well, that's why I couldn't tell anybody.
Well, if we had known, maybe we could have helped.
We don't share things like that, Emma. That's the job.
Yeah, and who's this we?
My agency.
And does this agency have a name?
Not one I can tell you. Come on, cuz. You know, don't break my chops on this. I'm telling you all I can possibly tell you.
Well, could you tell us, I mean, now that this job or this assignment or whatever it is over with, I mean, can you tell us whether or not you'll be staying here in Oakdale?
That's up to my bosses. All I know is I got a couple of weeks in R&R ahead of me, and, well, I'd like to hang here if I'm still welcome.
You know you don't have to ask that.
Well, you were so angry at me before, I wasn't sure.
You trying to charm me, handsome?
I believe he is.
No, ma'am.
So, are you going to stay if your people allow you to stay? Or
No,
what?
that depends on a couple of things.
Like what?
Well, Lily's Aunt Sam, for one.
What? I didn't say anything. Say nothing.
Well, the temperature in here just got about 20 degrees colder. How come?
Getting involved with Samantha. Yeah, very bad move, Jack.
Now that's pepperoni, Tony.
That's Tony. We call him the pizza man because he loves pepperoni pizza. But after a few slices, Tony can get indigestion. And then he doesn't fall so hot. But not tonight. Tonight, he started with a Pepsid AC.
Join the millions who count on Pepsid AC and feel what it's like to stop heartburn before it starts.
The Pizza Man is back.
You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC. Everybody eats when there's Pepsid AC.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How do they do that?
At night, when you're asleep, the Dairy Fairy flies into the kitchen. Dairy Fairy? Yeah, and pours milk onto the cheese. Then she uses her magic wand to make it all smooth.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. That's why it tastes better than imitation cheese made mostly with oil and water. Taste the magic Kraft singles make.
I think that is wonderful.
Some men think strong opinions are a sign of PMS. Real PMS includes headaches, cramps, bloating, which make you feel miserable. But Midol PMS helps you feel like yourself again, opinions and all.
For PMS, nothing works better than Midol PMS.
I love my denture cream.
I'll trade you this toothpaste for your denture cream.
Monty Hall.
Will this denture wearer give up his denture cream?
I'll even throw in mouthwash and a soap.
No deal. Denture cream's minty and cleans much better than soaks. All you need is denture cream.
For tough jobs you thought only a sponge or rag could do, try new Bounty Rinse and Reuse. One sheet is so durable, it keeps working till the whole job's done. Rinse and Reuse has extra thick quilting for sponge-like durability. To rinse, wring, and reopen, unlike ordinary towels that wad up when wet. So rinse and reuse it till the job's done, then throw it away.
The quilting quicker picker upper.
New Bounty Rinse and Reuse.
Tonight, Dave's counting out the laughs with NYPD Blues' Nick Turturro and the very stylish Daisy Fuente. Bingo! Tonight on The Late Show.
All I know about Samantha is she had the nerve to take on Stenbeck. And she saved my life in the hospital.
Samantha.
Yeah.
The woman who tried to kill Jack came after him in the hospital.
Wait a minute.
And Samantha hit him.
Mom, what are you talking about?
Okay, listen, I'm sorry I brought this whole thing up. Can we just drop it? Will you tell me the problem with Samantha? What's your problem?
Oh, I'm going to let you two talk about that. I can get my linens done. Otherwise, the day's going to be wasted. Besides, I'm staring down an old woodchuck out there. He's after my collars.
Okay, enough. What's the story?
How much do you know about Samantha?
Well, she's a pretty cool lady, and I get a kick out of her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, but she's also married to the man who killed Diego and sent Lily up for a murder charge.
And why should I hold that against her?
Samantha has cruised pretty close to the wrong side of the bars herself, Jack.
Well, it sounds like you just don't like her, Holden.
No, I like her from a distance. You know, but she's big trouble, Jack. And you don't need that.
Well, sometimes trouble can be interesting.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes trouble is just trouble.
Are you trying to protect the kid cousin here?
I should say I am older and I am wiser than you.
Well, you're older, much older.
Look, about Samantha. There are plenty of women in this town who would love to go out with you. In fact, I can think of one that you've already noticed.
Huh, just one?
Molly. How come you haven't asked Molly out yet?
So, have you told Holden about this trip?
He's coming with me. It was his idea.
It was?
Yeah. I had been having these dreams about Damien, and I told Holden about it.
How did you get up the nerve to tell him that?
I was afraid. At first, I thought he'd be upset or jealous or...
Yeah, I know. That thing with ex-boyfriends and ex-husbands, it can be pretty heavy stuff.
But Holden was great. You know, it's not a good idea to keep things bottled up inside.
Sometimes you have to keep things inside.
No, I don't think so. Not with the people you really love. I didn't think Holden could handle it. But not only did he handle it, he helped me through it.
You two have something very special.
I know. I think it even made us stronger.
Yeah, I guess that can happen sometimes.
You know, I know it can be scary, to be honest, but sometimes you have to take that risk.
Sounds really good, Lily, but it can also be dangerous.
No, being afraid is dangerous. Not trusting is dangerous. I had to tell Holden what was going on with me, so I could be at peace with my past.
I wanted to know David Allen's character so I'd know whether I could accept him as my son.
Well, what's holding you back?
The look in his eyes last night.
Well, he had been through a lot.
What about me? I've been through hell. Hell. What did I get for it?
You got a son that you can respect.
Oh, I don't know. No, by the dawn's early light, I'm not sure that last night I gained a son.
Actually, you're probably right to bail on him.
Samantha, that's a switch. You keep telling me to tell him.
Well, look at the way he treated you last night.
Well, he had some reasons for that.
Yeah, but that's not your problem. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Samantha?
No, what about when he found out who his real father was? I mean, you could be dealing with some real trouble.
I know what you're doing,
No,
darling.
and we have to face it. He does have all those nasty Stimbeck
They
genes.
don't necessarily mean a damn thing.
Oh, and as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure Lily would feel the same way if she knew about it. I don't really care to have him in the family. Why ask for any more of that grief?
Samantha, stop!
Oh, but there is the possibility that you could save him, especially now that James is in prison. Oh, but why should you?
Save him because he's my son?
Oh, yes, see, now that he doesn't know that you're his mother, what difference does it make? You were right. You made the right decision. Just write him off. Sooner or later, somebody's going to run him out of town because we know that he's not the most popular kid around here on the block, and once he goes, it'll all be gone, and your secret will be safe. You can just wipe him out of your mind as if he never existed.
You're so cute. I love you, Samantha. No, there's no way I could do that.
So how did, my Mr. Stenbeck plan on transferring all of these assets legally?
Well, that's why I'm here. I handle that. Unless, of course, you still want me to get out of here.
Play the tape.
The truth is, David, things about my life that I could have done better. I've made enemies, and it's cost me, and I want you to profit from my mistakes. First of all, don't be a loner. Find yourself allies, make friends. Give support to your allies. You can get support back from them. Now, Amber's gonna give you a file that has all the paperwork on the holdings I'm turning over to you. Use these assets wisely, David. Build on them. Mainly, I want you to be tough, but keep your hands clean. There's no telling how high you can go. You might even want to aim for the Oval Office. I want you to know that I'll enjoy watching you get there.
Are we watching motivational tapes now?
The Vidal Sassoon Academy with news you can use on styling damage. If your hair does this, it's damaged. A real defense is the Vidal Sassoon conditioning line. The the moisturizers give all-over condition, while the protein gets absorbed into the weakest parts of your hair, working to reduce split ends and breakage to help you keep perfect condition. Sassoon hair, perfect from beginning to end.
My friends and I have lots of kids.
And we love Kmart for kids' clothes.
Prices are great.
Oh, and the clothes are so cute. When one outgrows them, we pass them down.
We use Tide to help them last longer. Lots of stains and lots of washes.
Tide's unique cleaning system washes away many tough stains better than leading regular powders and helps clean away the fuzz that can make cottons look old.
To the kids, it's like getting new clothes all the time. At Kmart.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Each morning with the dawn, a new day's hopes are born. Wake up, Dad, lots to do. Your daughter's counting on you.
Folgers, mountain-grown beans from some of the world's richest coffee regions, brew a winning taste and aroma.
Hi, Daddy. It's that morning when
Ready, Dad?
a call that wakes up the winner in us all. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
So many products promise to help reduce wrinkles, so which one should you use? At a recent dermatologist conference, a breakthrough in wrinkle fighting was announced, beta-hydroxy complex. Now, one moisturizing cream has this advanced hydroxy complex proven to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It's significantly more effective and more gentle than the leading hydroxy wrinkle cream. And the name, Oil of Olay New Daily Renewal Cream, our most advanced wrinkle fighting cream ever.
When it comes to men,
If I wanted Eric, I could have him right now.
these women always get what they want.
Over my dead body will that happen.
And now they're after the same one.
You are not going to get your hooks into him.
Someone's going to get burned.
This is war.
So go ahead and lose your cool on the bold and the beautiful.
Diana's dresses for sale. Any interested, say $5,000 and up? A report tonight.
Sorry to interrupt. I just stopped by to check up on a couple of facts for a story I'm writing on you, David.
I can handle this, Amber, thank you.
So when did we cozy up with James's hired gun?
Is that of interest to the press?
Well, that depends
On?
on whether you're on my side or not.
And I thought all journalists were supposed to be objective.
Now, where would you get a silly idea like that, David?
You are really enjoying all this, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Spying on people agrees with you, doesn't it?
Oh, dear. Is that what you thought I was doing right now when you were watching that home video?
Oh, the thought crossed my mind, yes. So how much of this tape did you, actually hear?
Well, I caught the part about James bequeathing all of his worldly goods to you.
Yes, the man likes to think of himself as my mentor. Wanted me to manage his interests for him if he ever had to go away.
Which he does now, thanks to you. You know, you ought to write a book. Busting your friends for fun and profit.
Obviously, he made the tape before he knew about the arrest.
All right, lucky for you.
No, not lucky for me, since I'm just managing his assets for him in his absence.
All right. I forgot about that part.
So what else did you pick up on you invaded my privacy this last time?
In the tape?
Hmm.
Nothing I haven't heard before.
And the last time you eavesdropped on me?
Would you stop complaining? I wrote a very flattering story about you in my paper because I did that.
Thank you.
I'm making a hero out of you, my friend.
Thank you. Now, if it's all the same to you, I was very busy before you barged in here and just...
Are you trying to get rid of me?
You know, it looks that way, doesn't it?
No, you know what? No one dusts me off, David. Not anymore. I know too much.
Oh, really?
Really. Especially about you, Mr. Stenbeck.
David Allen is my son. And he came through last night. I overheard I was eavesdropping. I heard everything. He resisted every temptation that James threw at him.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Nice? Hey, it was better than nice. You want to know something? James was suggesting that I be killed. Amber was ready, but David came through. He saved my life.
Oh, but you still don't want to tell him the truth, do you?
Want? I never get what I want. Why should I start now? I never get it. Anyway, it's my fault, isn't it? He didn't ask to be born. I coupled with Stenbeck. I made him a Stenbeck.
Yeah, well, you can help unmake him a Stenbeck. You can make him your son, too.
Let me think about that.
No, Lucinda, don't think. For once, just go with your heart. You know exactly what you want to do.
What if...
What if what?
What if his hatred for me is permanent? I mean, I've been through enough rejection from all my other kids. No, I made mistakes with Lily, and with Sierra, too, I did. But what I just wanted, simply, just to love them to pieces.
They know that.
Now, they do, thank God.
But you've learned your lesson. It'll be different with David.
I feel echoes from the past. I don't think I can take this again, you know? I lost a baby. Okay. I got a young man now. What if I lose him again? Huh?
Well, if you don't tell him, then you've already lost him.
Well, I just gotta think of something really smart to do. I gotta think of the smart thing, that's all then.
Isn't that smart thing thinking what gets you into trouble?
No, I'm not meddling. I'm not meddling. I don't mean that. I just have to think. Think about why he hates me, why he might like me. Think about what I can do to... And that's easy. I can do that.
Do what?
I just work it. Just work it. I make him like me, yelling. I make him admire me, and then I tell him.
Well, what about Lily?
Oh, that's
Are you going to tell her that she has a half-brother who tried to put her in jail for
I'll build bridges. I'll put them together. I'll do it.
If David doesn't burn him down first, you know how difficult he can be. And I don't think that Lily's going to overlook his faults unless she...
Unless she what?
Unless she knows the truth.
How do you think she'll take that? She's gonna hate it?
She'll hate being kept out in the dark more.
Yeah.
She deserves to know the truth. The time is now.
Time is now. I'll tell her.
So if I want to date Molly, I have your permission.
Go for it, cuz.
Well, I appreciate that. Only, she's not available. At least not to me.
You sure? Every time I see you guys, you're both together.
Yeah, but that's work. Her interests lie elsewhere.
Like where?
Do I look like the 90s kind of guy to you? Women do not tell me they're about their other men.
Well, maybe you're going about it all wrong, Jack. Maybe you could get something going with her.
Holden, I fall under the I'm so glad we're friends category.
All right, that's the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need somebody to talk to her for you. You know, maybe your approach is all wrong.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with my approach.
Well, we'll see about that.
I'm serious, Holden.
About what?
Molly.
How you doing, Jack?
I'm hanging in. Thanks.
So why do the two of you look like a couple of teenagers who just got caught smoking in the boys' room?
Jack was just telling me about a guy that you're interested in.
Surprisingly, your washing machine can have more to do with getting your laundry clean than your detergent. And one laundry system is proven to perform better than any other. Kenmore. Designed with an exclusive agitator system that ensures that whatever you're washing gets circulated throughout, as if it were in there alone. Working so quietly, you might forget it's there. Shouldn't you consider the brand that's already at work in over 1 out of 2 homes in America? Kenmore. Come see the innovative side of Sears.
All the mirrors in my house were like from here and up. What do I need to see the rest of my body for? I was fat. I decided to change my life. I lost over 50 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. The energy went through the roof. Shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, delicious. It's the only thing that worked for me.
Now with 23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
I know I look good. That's the confidence that I have now.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
I know I love it.
These kids have blues they don't want to lose, but the blues stay bright with all yellows, reds, and greens too. The stand lifter LL, that's all, mama. You won't lose the blues.
Even after 11 years, there are more Grand Ams still tearing along than any car in its class. So you can count on having a good time for a good long time. Grand Am, built for kicks, built for keeps.
You just missed a commercial for that new one-dose yeast infection ointment. Well, they sure said a lot, but my doctor told me, stay with Monistat. She said the fact is that other product doesn't cure yeast infection in one day. It certainly doesn't cure faster than Monistat 3. My doctor also said 3 out of 4 gynecologists prefer Monistat 3 over the one-dose ointment. In fact, doctors recommend Monistat most. Monistat, the #1 doctor-recommended cure.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Fran goes gaga over Barbara.
Tell me where Barbara lives and no one gets hurt.
When Streisand fever hits the nanny.
I can't believe I'm going to Barbara's house.
No, you're not.
This is the most exciting day of my life.
No, it's not.
Oh, Mrs. Deville, how can I ever thank you?
By looking that way, look out! Will Fran meet her idol? The Nanny, CBS Wednesday.
Disneyland makes the night come alive with light magic. Come see this majestic spectacular of light and sound. Every night, light magic, only at Disneyland Park.
I'm giving you one last chance. I'm only showing you this one more time.
Right now is your last chance to join Valley Total Fitness and get started for just $5 and work out all you want for only 80 cents a day. There are no hidden costs or other fees. So call 1-800-FITNESS now because time is running out on this incredible offer. Get started now for just $5 and look and feel fantastic for only 80 cents a day. Don't wait. These are the final days. Well, don't just sit there. Call now. Just $5 to start and 80 cents a day. It's your last chance.
Hey, you fellas want a midnight snack? Yeah. Hey, you got anything for us to eat in there? Pretzels? Corn chips? Croissant? Come on, you must be saving something for us.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Great. Hey, we'll leave. I promise.
Yeah, right.
Tough bug problem? Blow them away with Raid Ant and Roach Spray. Kills on contact, kills for weeks. Raid kills bugs dead. S.C. Johnson Wax.
Am's on CBS 2 News. Weeknights at 6 and 11.
CBS. Welcome home.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Okay, I was wrong. It wasn't high school, it was junior high. Why is my imaginary love life so interesting?
Actually, we were just talking about Jack's imaginary love life.
Yeah, which is something you really don't want to know
I was telling Jack that there are possibilities that are right under your nose.
Please, don't go there.
Well, sometimes you really don't see them.
Really, don't go there.
Possibilities as in...
I was telling Jack that I think he should take you out.
Thanks for the endorsement.
Anytime.
Jack, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
All right, I gotta go. Lily and I are planning a trip.
Another one?
Yeah, just for a day or so. I gotta go pack. Take care of that shoulder, okay? Bye, Molly.
You know, that was not my idea. He, you know, he...
It's okay, Jack.
So what do you want?
Well, I was wondering, since your job's over, what are your plans?
I don't know. I guess I was, looking for a reason to stay in Oakdale.
I've got one for you.
Well, hit me.
Well, since you have some time on your hands now, I thought maybe you could help me find my baby.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I should probably find out what else is going on.
So are you okay?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Of course,
You're
I'm
in one
tough.
piece?
You know me.
You're not that
Very
tough. You're
Yes,
not
I
that
am.
tough. Why didn't you tell me about James Stenbeck?
I did.
You tell me last night? You've had the secret for weeks?
It seemed better.
Must have been a shock, seeing him alive. If you had told me, maybe I could have helped you.
Oh, honey, you've had so much on your mind around here and so much to do. And besides...
What?
There were things that I had to evaluate. Things that affect us all.
That sounds very vague.
I'm not keeping anything from you unnecessarily. Really, I'm not. I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I am reformed.
What did James want this time?
He wanted everything. He wants the town. He wants worldwide, and he's got all of Samantha's stock.
I thought she lost the stock in months. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Yes, he's been planning this comeback for quite some time.
Oh, now I understand. That's why he didn't want me to sell any of my shares. He must have been scared to death.
Well, I can be honest with you. I haven't had a good night's sleep in quite some time.
I'm so sorry you had to go through this by yourself. Oh, I really am. Oh. But now there's enough warrants out there for that man's arrest to put him away forever, hopefully.
Rest of his natural life.
Good. Good. So it's over. It's done.
Not exactly.
Arthritis pain, it's a part of my life. That's why I keep Advil close by. It's gentle on my stomach, and just one works as well as 2 regular Tylenol. I'd give me Advil any day over a leave. With that, it could be hours before you could take more. I don't have that long wait with Advil.
Advil works at the site of minor arthritis pain, stopping it where it starts.
Nothing's proven to work better or last longer than Advil.
Advanced medicine for pain. And for the sinus congestion and pain that can come with allergies, try Advil Cold and Sinus.
Supermodel Angie Everhart's legs were just insured for $1 million at Lloyd's of London. This man sold her the policy. Which is why he insists she shave with Silk Effects by Schick. Silk Effects has new rubber grips for added control and fine wires around twin blades to help safeguard her legs from cuts, leaving her legs so silky smooth. Who wouldn't want to protect them? Silk Effects by Schick. Shave safely.
This is our dad. We thought he was the strongest guy in the world. Till he took us to McDonald's. They have Hercules, the strongest hero in history. And Meg, she's so cool.
Your kids can collect the whole cast from Disney's new movie playing in theaters now.
Like Herc and Hydra.
Happen to be a hero.
Or Meg and Pegasus.
You get 2 toys in every $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal.
Dad may never be an action figure, but he's still our hero.
You're ready to quit smoking. Great. Now you should know this. One patch is better at calming morning cravings. That patch is Nicoderm CQ. You can wear CQ 24 hours if you crave a cigarette when you wake up. And Nicoderm CQ is better than the other patch at calming morning cravings. You bring the commitment, Nicoderm CQ brings the rest. The power to calm, the power to comfort, the power to quit successfully.
So you do know.
James is your father.
And you haven't plastered it all over the front page of that paper.
Yeah, that was my first impulse.
Why didn't you run it?
Because, David, it occurred to me that you'd be much more powerful politically if I kept quiet.
And why would that matter to you, Miss Emily?
Oh, it does matter. If we're going to be allies.
Do I need to sign a treaty, or is my handshake enough?
Oh, God, I love my life. I love my job. I love having the inside track.
Well, I'm glad you're so happy about all of this.
Oh, come on, David. This is fun. Come on, think about it. You own a major chunk of Oakdale, thanks to Daddy Dearest. Nobody knows but you and me.
Leave him out of this.
David, come on. Stop being so gloomy. You're going to be a star. And I'm going to be your star maker. Come on, we'll have a blast. We'll show everyone in this town, especially Lucinda Walsh.
Don't even mention that woman's name to me.
Why not? Have you talked to her since everything went down last night?
No. And why would I do that?
I don't know. I thought maybe you wanted to talk to her and find out why she set you up.
No, that woman doesn't need any more reasons to screw up my life.
So you haven't had any contact with her whatsoever?
No, I have not, and that's the way it's going to stay. That woman has played me for the fool for the very last time.
Darling, you of all people in the world know how important family is to me.
I know that.
Now, I've proved that time and time again. If any family member is out of line or in trouble, I'm there. I fight. I protect.
And I take after you in that department.
Right. And I think that is wonderful. And you know what amazes me so much? That this feeling, it applies to other members of the family that we haven't known.
What are you talking about?
Well, darling, Sierra and Royce and Neil and Samantha, for heaven's sake. Weren't we surprised when we found Samantha?
Surprised? I would say that's putting it mildly, yes.
And it was difficult. It was difficult. But now it's okay. And I look at Samantha and I see her as a gift. That's how I see her.
Are you trying to sell me on family loyalty? I mean, if Sam's in trouble with this whole James thing, we'll stick by her. We're family.
Honey.
Oh.
Are you going somewhere? You got bags here.
I'm going to Maryland. To the crash site.
Why?
It's something I have to do. Before I accept Holden's proposal, I have to do this.
Don't you get along with Holden? No, isn't things...
No.
Why would you do that? Why would you go and... all that pain, all the passions, all the feelings?
I'm not doing that. I'm going there to put those feelings to rest.
What does Holden think about that?
He's coming with me. He knows that I have to be at peace about Damien.
Oh, sweetheart. Okay, then. If he's doing that, that's okay. It's wonderful.
It is.
It's wonderful.
But you've changed the subject.
Huh?
You were just about to tell me something.
Right now at Payless, when you buy one pair of sandals, you get the second pair at half off. All men's, women's, and kids. The Payless Shoe Source, buy a pair, get a pair half off sandal sale. Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
Your mom says Crispix won't get soggy in milk, but I'm still skeptical.
Me too, I'm so skeptical.
Okay, last bite. Hey, it's still crispy.
Told ya.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Crispy to the end.
Told ya.
My family stopped brushing their teeth.
They did.
My mom says not to brush. She does?
Today, smart families don't just brush their teeth, they reach. With the remarkable Reach Plaque Sweeper. Its revolutionary bristle tip reaches where plaque and cavities start. No other toothbrush is designed like the Reach Plaque Sweeper. It lets you get even back teeth thoroughly clean.
You don't brush. Nope.
To clean hard-to-reach places, don't just brush, reach.
No slave. I don't want you to work all day, but I want you to be true, and I just want to make love to you,
Rush home from work, your night to cook. Need something fast? Take a look. Cheese to the rescue. Make a quick Mexican pizza. Tortilla, ground beef, Colby, Jack, pepper salsa, you got the knack. Cheese to the rescue. Rescue me. Great taste, come on now. Take a bite. You're one big hit with them tonight. Cheese to the rescue. To the rescue, all that cheese. Yeah, cheese.
I'm sorry, you just missed Lucinda. You seem very alert for an invalid.
I'm just remembering the good old days when you nursed me back to health.
It wasn't that long ago. And as I recall, you ditched me and ran.
You have no romance in your soul.
Can I get you something? I'm not used to entertaining G-men or whatever you are.
Oh, no, thanks, I'm fine. I just came by to thank you and Mrs. Walsh for handing over that microfilm. You saved a lot of lives.
Well, the film was Lucinda's deal. I was just a bystander.
Yeah, well, we all were by the time Mrs. Walsh got through with us, huh? By the way, did she ever get what she wanted?
It's still up in the air. I don't know. Like I said, it's Lucinda's deal.
No, I was just curious.
Now that the case is closed, we should probably drop it. I was just leaving. Can I help you to the door?
Sure, thanks.
I am so sorry, Jack. Did I hurt you?
No, it's okay. It's just the dizziness will wear off in a second.
I just wasn't thinking. Here, let me help you back down to the sofa.
Yeah, but you were gonna leave.
No, that's okay. I just want you to sit.
No, I'm not gonna pass out or anything. It's just that sometimes a pain pill wears off.
Well, can I get you some water? Do you want to take another one?
Water would be great. Yeah, and you know, another pillow would be great, too. Thank you. Actually, you know, if you put it behind my head, that'd be wonderful. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you very much. Just in case you get lightheaded again.
Oh, you're all right.
No, I'm fine.
Is there anything else I can do?
Well, there's one more thing, actually, you can do to make the pain go away.
Sure, whatever it is.
Be my bodyguard?
Oh,
no, don't.
Thought you were going to pack. Something wrong?
Nope.
What is it, Holmes? Is the trip?
No, it's not exactly the trip. Lily has been having these dreams lately.
About Damien?
Yeah, about Damien. I didn't realize that she was still thinking about him.
Sweetheart. You know Lily loves you.
Yeah, I know that.
And you know that Lily's committed to you. You believe that, don't you?
Yeah, I do, Mama, but, I just didn't... All the stuff that happened before, I just can't get past that.
That time was different. This time there's just the two of you. There was a choice to be made then. But now, nothing can come between you. I did have something to say to you today, but it can wait.
You just said you weren't going to keep anything from me.
Well, I'm just putting it off. Just, darling, if you're going on this trip, I think that you should just think about the trip and think about your objectives and all the things that you need to put your life back on track.
I'm not going anywhere right now. We can talk.
I need you to have a focused, clear mind when we discuss this.
That sounds ominous.
It is important, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Do you want some help with that big thing? Take it upstairs? Sucker
No.
there?
I can do it. No, it's fine.
Okay, all right. You sure? You know that James's Amazon guardian took my cell phone.
Oh.
And I
Use the
haven't got a
phone.
new one.
Go.
That's what I want. Thank you, darling. Oh, darling. Oh, have a good trip.
I will. I'll call you when I get back.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, you look it. Okay.
Okay, baby.
You have no idea how happy I am. You feel that way about Lucinda Walsh.
Well, how else am I supposed to feel after what she did to me?
Yeah, but see, the beautiful thing now is you can do something about it.
Yeah, stay away from her.
No, David, more than that. Think about it. You and all your clout, you team up with me and my newspaper. We set our sights on one single goal.
Bringing down Lucinda Walsh.
Oh, it's music to my ears.
Yeah, that would be a real party, wouldn't it? David Allen speaking.
David Allen, this is Lucinda Walsh. I need to see you.